Willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Part Triangle Strategy. Ja, das letzte Mal haben wir uns die Side Story angeschaut, wo der Prinz, der mit uns ja zusammen gegen die Banditen gekämpft hat, zurück nach Hause gekommen ist. Es sind scheinbar eine Menge Leute aus den verschiedenen Nationen da angekommen, um ja morgen am nächsten Tag jetzt ein Turnier zu bestreiten. Und der Prinz hat vor, auf unserer Seite zu kämpfen. Und dann hat seine Leibwache gesagt, Prinz, du weißt, ich habe mich verschworen, dir zu helfen, also helfe ich dir morgen. Und jetzt schauen wir uns mal die Main Story weiter an. Oh, das Spiel ist jetzt schon so cool.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Wortkarge Frau.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Ah, der.
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind.
Waffenmeister des Hauses Wolford. Erador Balletin. Ein erfahrener Krieger und Waffenmeister des Hauses Wolford. Zusammen mit Benedikt stand er schon im Salzeisenkrieg an Siomons Seite und hat Haus Wolford seither stets treue Dienste erwiesen.
And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort. This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
And this is Anna, my right hand.
If you require anything, just say the word.
Spionin des Hauses Wolford. Anna Persker, eine Spionin, die als rechte Hand von Benedikt in den Schatten agiert. Sie wurde von Haus Wolford aufgenommen, als sie alles verloren hatte und ist ihm deshalb treu verbunden. Ah.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nigh brings a tear to my eye.
Ich mag ihn.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers.
Schön.
As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Anna und Erador haben sich dir angeschlossen. Cool. Haben jetzt schon einige Leute. Annas Eigenschaft im Kampf bewegt sich lautlos und unbemerkt, bis sie überraschend zuschlägt. Sie kann in einer Runde 2 Kommandos ausführen und sie kann sie vor ihren Feinden verbergen. Ja, sie ist im Prinzip so eine Assassine. Eradors Eigenschaft. Seine herausragende Abwehr macht ihn zum idealen Schutzschild seiner Gefährten. Er provoziert Angriffe auf sich selbst und kontert physische Angriffe von Gegnern auf benachbarten Feldern. Ja, er ist halt der Tank.
As you are well aware, there are two events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenoa and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Fürst and Hyzant, no less.
You can thank King Regna for that. It was by his most wise and generous proposal that the three nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal. Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Fürst, Lord Dragan Fürst, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven. And our own Lord Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the two before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. Ah, my blood's already rushing, just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
From Fürst, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Ja, die haben wir ja im letzten Part gesehen.
Then, of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
Mhm.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well, he's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all. I reckon His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Fürst and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Indeed. Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in the tourney. Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Mhm. Bestimmt irgendwelche Hintergedanken. Das war? Nice. Super. So eine Side Story dauert einfach 20 Minuten und die Main Story dauert einfach 9 Minuten. Und jetzt wette ich, die nächste Main Story, die ich jetzt loslege, geht jetzt auch irgendwie 20 Minuten.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Fürst.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Fürst von Wolfort, Simon Wolfort. Ein legendärer Krieger, dessen Mut ausschlaggebend für das Ende des Salzkrieges war. Sein Haus ist gleich nach der Königsfamilie das mächtigste im Land. Simon ist ein vorbildlicher Fürst, der das Vertrauen des Königs und die Achtung seiner Bürger genießt. Und der momentan so verletzt ist, diese super starke Person, die jeden zerstören würde, nicht am Turnier teilnehmen kann.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Pray forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Fürst, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Fürst consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance. And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolfort, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse,
we could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your...
Uh-oh.
Father!
Lord Simone!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolfort. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
Okay. Seriona hat am selben Tag, hey, guck mal, hier ist deine Verlobte und du bist jetzt ein Leiter des Hauses. Viel Spaß. Wow. Wow.
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action.
Ich glaube, ich muss das nächste Mal deaktivieren, dass diese Nachrichten bekomme.
Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife. But
Oh, ich habe was
this is
geskippt.
House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person.
No.
Of course, my lord. It was my intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
Ich habe das Gefühl... ich habe das Gefühl, irgendwie der deutsche Dialog ist ein bisschen... Naja. Moment. Oder? Ich meine, im Englisch hat er ja gerade gesagt, und wird mein... Hier jetzt, heute Abend wird meine letzte Amtshandlung sein und morgen wird deine beginnen. Und dann im nächsten Dialog hat er gesagt, und dann werden wir auch noch eine Hochzeit haben. Und hier sagt er, morgen werden wir einfach nur nutzen für die Hochzeit. Er hat nichts davon gesagt, dass... Hä? Naja. Der junge Falke, abgeschlossen. Wir haben Chapter 1 fertig. Okay. Ich hab einfach 2 komplette Story-Missionen. Jetzt in 17 Minuten fertig. Und im letzten Part habe ich eine Nebenstory. Quasi 20 Minuten, ja. Wobei, eigentlich genauso viel. Ich hatte ja noch ein bisschen Dialog.
30 years after the salt iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm. One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success, the first step on the road to peace. Among those who would forge this road is Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
Kapitel 2. Erhebet euch, o Krieger.
Welcome to Castle Wolffort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this.
Okay, jetzt. Heißsender. Was? Heißsender, Präfektin und oberste Medika. Okay. Leider Witzkraft. Eine der 7 Präfekten. Eine hochintelligente Frau, der man die Leitung der Hallen der Heilung überantwortet hat. Okay.
Though I must admit,
The news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Serenoa Wolfort, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolfort in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolfort, as will I.
Pray, go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance?
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Orselian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels.
Oh,
As a fellow
haben Sie
scholar
Dynamit?
of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes? I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Of course, Father.
Okay. Wo Dragan wohl steckt. Ich sollte mich in der Stadt umsehen. Dabei kann ich mich auch gleich nach dem Wohl der Bürger erkundigen. Die Erkundungsphase. Neben den Geschichtssequenzen und Kämpfen bietet dir dieses Spiel auch Erkundungsphasen. Nutze die Erkundungsphasen, um mit Bewohnern zu sprechen, Gegenstände zu sammeln oder auf dem Schlachtfeld vorhandene Vorrichtungen zu überprüfen. Auf dem Schlachtfeld vorhandene. Gehen, laufen, kann sprinten und den Plusknopf drücken, um die Erkundung zu beenden. Okay. Also gibt es kein Limit. Okay. Zeit, mit jedem zu sprechen. Oder? Ich würde sagen, tatsächlich, bevor ich jetzt anfange, hier irgendwie groß mit den Leuten zu reden, würde ich den Part an dieser Stelle beenden. Ich glaube, wir haben genug Dialog gehabt und beim nächsten Mal werden wir dann wahrscheinlich mehr Dialog haben und eventuell geht es auch nochmal los, dass bald ein Kampf kommt. Aber wer weiß. Gut, dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao!